Good morning, everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. Friday morning. Friday workout for us today. Cycling Plus. Gerrie, got Mike. Morning to our viewers, Gerrie and Mike.
Good morning. Good morning.
Heading out here in a few seconds. Get out. I literally did nothing after the race yesterday, so I got on the bike this morning and it's in the absolute hardest gear that I've got.
Oh, yeah.
Get out.
Okay, there we go. Everything started. Mike with us today. How does that hip feel?
It's a bit better. I'm glad I didn't push too hard yesterday.
Yep.
Hopefully it'll be good for tomorrow, but also tomorrow I'm not going to be pushing huge watts. So
Yeah. Just the easy day tomorrow, huh?
TRL full and
Although I
easy.
noticed
Those two words don't go in the same sentence usually.
well, it's just long, right? It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
it's just
on the last lap when you finish, you've got to have a go at taking the jersey on the sprint. I did.
Fair enough.
It helped that London wasn't in
We
rotation that day. But
good morning, Mrs. Lawton.
morning, Mum.
Good.
All right. Thanks for popping in and saying hello.
Hello, but just this morning I realized I can't do math.
No?
I messed up the start time for Pacific time zone on the post in Facebook. So I corrected that this morning, but
Missed some of that.
Well, Mike said he messed up the timings for his post on the Facebook yesterday, so corrected it.
yeah, just the Pacific time. I put 1:30 a.m. when it should be 12:30.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I've invited Andy, Charisse, and I think Shane said he might be interested, but
Oh,
he still needs
nice.
to follow me.
Really nice.
Yep, they're West Coast, right?
Shane, I think he's in Canada, isn't he?
Yeah,
I
Shane,
think Charisse is
Shane's in
West Coast.
Canada. Greece is either Arkansas or Idaho. I can't remember which.
Oh, okay.
They're waking up even earlier than us.
Not
Well,
Andy
Shane's
Jenner.
the same
Well,
time as I. Yeah, Andy Jenner is a nice morning ride for him.
6 hours ahead of me. 5 hours ahead of East Coast. Hey there, Jim. You liking the stream? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jim. Coffee is all done. Warm up number 2.
My legs are rebelling against this.
Oh yeah, so did the bearing in your rollers out of okay, or did you have to replace it?
I haven't fixed it yet. Not making any noise right now, but it started to. We were racing yesterday.
That's no good.
Could just be that the nuts have moved a little bit. Sedane's in place as well, and it's not catastrophic if that happens. Take a look at that tomorrow, if I remember. I bet you asked me on Monday, and it still won't be fixed.
Well, as long as it's still working.
Oh yeah,
But the moment it stops working, then it becomes a big issue.
right. So you can see me get my dumb trainer out at some point. I'm riding on that. You know, things have gone horribly wrong.
What workouts are you doing, Mike?
I am just soft pedaling.
Oh, that sounds so nice.
Yeah, I found usually if something hurts, like just complete stop of activity doesn't help. So I didn't have anything planned on the schedule today.
Oh,
But I
okay.
figured if I could just kind of lightly work the hip, that'll do more good than not.
Yeah.
That's right. You've been stretching a bit.
A little bit. Yep. So consider me just a big old paperweight on your rubber band today.
Just making sure you're not going up this hill too fast.
Exactly.
Get our value for money going up the hill. Good morning, Owen.
Hey, good morning, Owen.
Nice
Good
race
morning,
yesterday.
Yeah, well done, guys.
That was fun to watch. Where'd you guys end up placing?
This morning.
I did not look this morning.
We had things to play with this morning, didn't we, Gerrie?
Played with other things this morning.
No, when I looked last night, or yesterday afternoon, it was the 17th. And at the time, out of 259 teams, you were 52nd. Certainly climbed up some. So in terms of percentage, we've gone from 37% way up the leaderboard to 22%.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, good morning. Hey, Dan.
Hey,
Hello.
good morning, Dan. How was?
Dan got his first taste
How
of
was your
Platinum
race?
League yesterday. How did you do?
Oh, nice.
We are 57th,
Out of how many?
287.
Nice. Percentage. Back of progress here. That's 19%. We went up. We're in the top 1/5. Lots of work.
Oh, good job, Dan.
Nice
Yep,
work, Dan.
it was a difficult course.
Yeah. The party stream that I watched, Dan, and listened to you. You guys were coordinating really well. But that's a tough course to try and coordinate on. Very difficult to keep a team together, especially when you've got riders of varying weights. Still 17th,
Yes.
awesome line.
Oh, really nice, guys.
Gaps form really, really quickly and grow. As I found out at the end of that.
Yes. That end was interesting. Yeah, San and Sequoia is a bit easier than yesterday.
Yeah.
You've got the long desert to rotate.
Yeah. Rich will just be able to flip on the autopilot. He and I ride that back and forth every Sunday morning.
That's right.
I think this next week we'll lose Graham. Starting his new job. Try and find another A.
Sunday they do the flat part of San and Sequoias.
Yeah, we just do
Tempest Fugit.
Tempest Fugit back and forth. You want to join us? We've got
I
two.
was running.
Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
I was running on San and Sequoias the other day as part of a Tour of Watobia event, and I noticed for the first time there's a rainbow near the waterfall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd never noticed it before.
That's like me the other week
You just go too fast.
when I ended up being the only bee pulling in the TTT. I was just watching what was going on. I didn't have to think about how long I was pulling for. I'm sure everyone followed through when you were switching at the front, drops and what have you. Just sitting there at the front and taking everything in, and I noticed at the end of the sprint, after the little Italian village there, there's seals on the rocks. I'd never seen those
Yes.
before.
Oh,
Actually mentioned them on the stream.
I'll have to keep an eye out for those. I haven't seen those either.
hey, you should do a meetup with my daughter. You see everything. She points them out, trust me.
That certainly wasn't the case. I
Yes,
really enjoyed that ride home. I did. all the pressure's off. It's just do what you can. Hey there, Frank. Thank you for liking the stream. I got a bit selfish on that ride. The first 20 minutes of it were just a hammerfest to get me my upgrade. And then I knew we had the volcano coming, so I'll get a bit of rest coming down there. It was a perfect ride all round, that was.
Yep. That was a fun one.
I guess the icing on the cake would have been if I'd got us in plutonium, but we weren't far away from it. We were 14. I mean, I certainly did give it everything that ride. Wasn't anything left in the tank afterward.
Oh yes, if you upgrade to a new category, there shouldn't be anything left.
Yeah, so I watched the end of the ride yesterday. I should have just carried on rather than switching off once I caught you guys up at the end there. You just carried on. I know I had a few more seconds left in me, but once I got in the draft, I just wanted to switch off and you guys pulled me in. It would have gained another second. I was a second behind you, and Rich did really well. He pushed, continued to push, even though I'd left him behind. He was only a couple of seconds after me.
That's right. That's
he
the
did really
right
well.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
keep
at
pushing.
one point we were 10 seconds behind you guys.
Yes. Yep, we'll get better at that.
I was just focused on you guys, and I wasn't looking at my power. I wasn't looking at anything. I was just looking at you. Oh, and I'm thinking, I've got to catch you up. Got to catch you up.
Yep, I looked down, I saw you doing 6 watts a kilogram. And I tried to decide if we should wait for you
Yeah.
or if you can make it. And then I realized we are 3. We only need you. We don't need you to pull anybody back.
Yeah.
You should just let them go and come.
Yeah. And that's what I'd done at that point. I hadn't said anything, but
Yeah.
I could have said something. But if I'd have said something, then Rich might not have carried on pushing. I mean, he had a great finish to the ride there. He did.
Yeah. We're gonna drop people, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah. Yeah. And what we need is exactly what you did yesterday, Mike. And that's to, if you are going to drop, just go out, just say it. Rather than leaving us wondering whether we need to come back or what. You certainly made a good call and
Yeah.
mentioned it at the right time.
Yeah, no, I was happy I did. I think that despite feeling good, just too much pressure on the hip, and I don't want to deal with that for the next 3 weeks.
Right.
No, definitely not. That was a good decision on your part.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Mark was he was trying to get me back on. I think then he unfortunately got dropped a bit and had to work too hard to get back.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that point going.
Yep. If you watch your heart rate, you'll start to know when to back off. Tell them to go.
So, Gerrie, I got to feel
Which is
yesterday how you feel trying to keep up with me going up hills. And I was trying to keep up with Sydney.
Yep. That's how it feels. Just an all-out struggle going up. And then it doesn't help if you're in the wrong gear going up the wall.
No, the difference between you and me is pretty much the difference between me and Sydney.
Yes.
I wasn't joking when I said didn't seem to be breaking a sweat, Cohen.
Yes. She was just enjoying it.
Yeah.
Completely flat would have been different. Because she just don't have the raw power.
Yeah. Maybe 60 watts is 5 watts a kilo for Sydney.
Yep. Her peak power is not even 250. So on a flat, I'm sitting at 250 now in the blue.
Just need to tie her up to her on the climb out of the desert next week. We've been through all of our seat posts.
Yep, we maybe have to have her not rotate in the first flat spot.
Wait and see what happens. I think we know what's going to happen, but we'll see.
Yep. Because since she's lighter, she also don't need to put out the power numbers that we do on a flat.
Yeah.
To keep up.
More aero.
So more aero, shorter.
Yeah.
Less rolling resistance.
Yeah.
Weight just does play a role on the flat, just not as big.
Right. The Friday ebb today is in the jungle. So
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to that.
Mountain
I enjoy
bike
the
time.
jungle. Yes. Enjoy the jungle because of all the people that end up complaining that they can't keep up because they didn't switch. They didn't listen to us at the pen. Didn't switch the mountain bike.
Yep. I think Sydney is a lot younger than us.
Yes. Just give me my age on the side, that's for sure. Mr. Miller, thanks for the ride on there, Shane.
Good morning, Shane. Thanks for
Yes,
riding.
Owen.
And Owen.
Yes, thank you.
Mike is just having fun this morning.
Oh,
You're,
yes.
you're just saying that because he's at 60 RPM, Gerrie.
Yes, it looks like nice low RPMs.
Yeah, I'm rolling about 38 right now. It's a nice stretch.
So I spoke to Jason yesterday, and I told him, I thanked her for having me do 100 RPMs for a whole workout. He thought it was very funny.
Yeah, the RPMs definitely run high on those DTDs.
Oh yes.
I think I was in the 90s for a good chunk of it, which is pretty fast for me.
Yeah, once I'm racing, my RPMs goes up as well. So I got my brakes on my new gravel bike and handlebar and shifters.
Oh, nice.
So left was doing all the cabling. Done the front brake cable last night. That seems to work.
Nice. Are you taking it with you
So
when you
worried about that.
travel, aren't you?
Yes, next weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to New Hampshire. Moles is going with us. Moles and his family.
Oh, he's going to be able to travel, is he?
Yes.
Good.
So the two of us will be riding a bit on the gravel. He's got a hybrid bike, so we'll do some gravel, but probably more roads.
You going up to
Back
Mount
to
Washington?
No, we're not
Ah.
going to that one. We're close to there, about an hour and a half away. It's just ridiculously expensive to go up, and I'm not going to drive up. There's a bicycle race going up Mount Washington.
Go, Gerrie.
Nope.
No? Why not?
Maybe if I weighed as much as you do.
Yeah, Macassie Reza. Let's go right on. One of the
Nope.
great Indonesian
I'm not
riders. Yeah.
That good of a climber.
You can borrow my legs if you want.
I'll take my legs. I just want you to take some of my weight off. That's all. I got the power, just don't show with this weight. Good morning, Debord.
Hey, Debard.
How are you doing this morning?
Let's go on Twitch. Second only Debard's race yesterday. What time did you put in yesterday, Debard? How can you do?
Oh, yes, you're right.
Yeah. definitely a challenging course. Nice work.
Oh, nice. 46.
Yeah,
Well, it's a good place to drop off.
just coming over the crest of that. Our team members dropped off the bash. I went back to help him back on. It's breakfast 3 up ahead. So I'm thinking I'm trying to pull the team member back on. I'm not really making any headway. Less than a mile to go. So right, okay, time to hammer it. Catch the guys back up. Be that fourth person. So 0.9 of a mile I started on that and caught them up. It's a pretty brutal finish. Yeah, we did good as well. 43-32. So I've been tracking
Yeah,
up
the
progress. Been tracking up progress in Trap A in terms of percentage. Yeah, we've had 39%, 37% yesterday. Gerrie just checked the results. 19%. We're in the top 1/5.
We're creeping up.
We are.
I agree. The bar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very
That
easy
is not a TT course.
for a group to break up on that course. But at the end of the day, hey there, Sam. At the end of the day, everyone had the same difficulties to work through.
That's right.
Yeah. Our last climb, last
Keeps it
lap,
in-
we passed
keeps
so
it
many
interesting,
teams
right?
on that climb. Been slowly creeping up on one of the Eastern teams. Yeah, we passed them right at the base of that climb, and then passed a couple of other teams on the climb itself. So we're just broken up. I mean, we started to as well. We regrouped back at the top. All right, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
We'll let you know.
Good morning.
You send an email to race control, Andy?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So I need us to race at the same time this next week, or I can't race. So I've got to. Oh no! No, that's been cancelled. And I got an email yesterday to say that the reason that I was needing to race at the same time next week, I had to go in the mill. So they got the date wrong. It's actually the day before. So although I told Therese that I'll be able to ride the Adivas ride next week, I probably won't. They also decided to change this, or correct this date. The machine down, so yeah, I'll the other thing was I thought I'd let things die down from the race yesterday. I'm sure they got plenty of emails yesterday, as it was. I'll contact them today.
Oh, yes. Thanks for the ride on the bar.
Yeah, cheers to that. About 50 minutes time, we'll have TeamODZ Friday Ebb. Got 3 laps around the jungle circuit. Come and watch that. See if you can count how many people complain that they can't keep up because they forgot to switch from a road bike to a mountain bike, or didn't think that it would make that much difference. It happens every time. It's one of my favourite courses for that reason.
It's always been one of my favorites. It's nice. It's a nice looking course.
Yeah.
It's hard, which makes it challenging, especially for me on the climbing. But the climbing is so that it's manageable. It's not a wall.
Yeah. Ooh.
I was so disappointed when Owen said, "That's not the wall is still coming." I was so ready for it to be over. Morning, Zwift. How are you
Good morning,
doing this
Zwift.
morning?
Good morning.
Or is it evening for you? It's evening for you. In Australia, I think.
All right, which one of you is going to take the jersey?
Probably Andy. He's
I
got
don't
the
know.
way to get it.
Could be you, Mike, actually.
I don't know. I've been a steady bit behind you guys for a while, not really catching up.
No, Owen. This time I was not disappointed in you. More disappointed in myself for not knowing where the wall is.
Morning, Frank. Thank you for the ride on. Ah. All right. I think Gerrie will get the jersey.
Think so? Let's see.
No, I got it.
Told you, you've got a special trick there. I don't know how. Yeah, if that course reverse is hard. Forward is also hard, but it doesn't have a 15% in there. And I was in the wrong gear, so I just had to power it out because there was no way I could change gears with that amount of resistance on the trainer.
Ah.
I looked at my W prime for that race and I went into the negatives a lot in the first lap. Second lap was more manageable, but also I wasn't pulling as much on the second lap.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the board. So imagining doing that in a 52 front chain ring. I think I was about 14 in the back. Hey,
Benbow.
Benbow.
Thank you for the cheer.
Thanks, Benbow. I'll drink on that. Cheers.
Yes. Dave. Hit it.
And
Cheers, Dan.
Dan. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, thanks for the cheer.
Got a busy morning. I'll probably watch Dan go up the Alp again today.
We've got a cheering competition going on here.
Got a competition here. Hey, Benbow.
Oh man, guys,
Thanks,
this isn't water. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Oh my goodness. How high can you go? Thanks, Dan. Oh. And he raised
Here we
it.
go. And another one. Here we
What?
Dan's.
And Dan is on 7. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're not playing
Gonna
poker
be
here.
Where are we going with this? Got 8 from Benbow.
Now Dan's counted with a 9. Here it comes.
Dan gonna counter it.
Oh, Benbo's
Counter it.
given up here. He's pushed it up 2. Oh, Dan's counted it again.
Oh my goodness. This is a race to the top here.
How many they've got?
Dan's got it. Good job, Dan.
Happy Friday, yes.
Oh. It is a happy Friday. Dan's got 12 there. Oh my goodness.
Dan's gone 16.
Wow, Benbow's 15. Oh my goodness, we've got cheers going all around today.
I just joined Indibad. nice work, guys.
It's nice notifications. The board. Oh my goodness. Thanks a lot, guys. That's fun. Dan is probably doing that while climbing the Alp.
Yeah.
And they're going down again.
So Dan's warm-up ride for
Simulating our
the
workout.
yeah. Dan's warm-up ride for the TTT yesterday was the Alp.
Oh my goodness.
For that course, that's probably a really good warm-up, actually.
Don't think anybody simulated our workout with cheers.
No, I wonder if we can share negative bits.
Take it back.
Where we have to give people bits back.
Oh my goodness, guys.
Nice, Dan. Well done, mate. Oh, thank you,
Thanks
Ben
a
Moore
lot.
and Dan, for all the cheers there.
That was fun. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, highlight of the stream, Gerrie.
Yes. Save that. Got a cheering competition going on. So we know Dan. We don't know Benbow that well.
Yeah, Ben Moore. So where are you?
So,
You ride Swift? Tell us a little about yourself.
yeah.
If you want to.
Yep.
Tell us a little about yourself, Benbow. Where are you? You ride Swift. What do you enjoy in Swift if you do?
Doesn't look like you're streaming yet, Benbow. But if you are, let us know.
Okay, you're in the UK. Well, I'm in Wisconsin. I know I don't sound like it, but I've been here 2007. I'm a crazy one that rides on rollers, homemade rollers. Use power tap pedals, measure my power. Gerrie at the top there, he's in Connecticut.
Yep.
Mike, you're in Virginia, aren't you? If I remember right.
Yep, I'm in Virginia.
Yeah. No one, well, I had a quick look at it this morning and decided it was safe to ride on. It's not making a, well, it was
And
making
by
a noise.
safe, he means it was still turning.
Yeah. I could hear it a little bit once I put the band on between the two drums, because I take that off after every ride so it doesn't get stretched. And but once since I put the bike on it, I haven't heard anything from it. So we'll probably look at that tomorrow, the rest day. But then it said at the start of the stream, you asked me on Monday, I'm sure I won't have done. I'll have forgotten.
So I saw Dan mentioned he sandwiched the time trial between two alpha cents.
Yeah.
What the?
So
Is
Dan,
Are you going for like the masochist badge or something?
no, Dan's got a
You
challenge.
already got that.
Yeah, Dan set himself a challenge to ride the Alp 500 times this year. Where?
Did you say 500?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So how many ascents have we got in so far, Dan? Yes, Owen, I only turned the pain effect off because you reminded me at the end of a ride. It would probably still be on if you hadn't done that.
73 done and dusted.
Oh yeah, Dan's done
So you need
73
to do-
ascents so far.
Wow.
Almost 2 a day.
So here we go.
Every day.
I mean, we've already talked to Dan about doing an Everest thing. So, and he's kind of got that in his plan. But Mike, we need to talk to Dan about trenching. There's that little smile on Mike's face. So, Dan, once you've done an Everest, you need to do a trench.
And once you've trenched, you then need to do an Everest on the bike, followed by an Everest on the run.
Oh my goodness.
We'll see how crazy we can get.
So it goes with, I'll tell you the story of my Everesting. It's before the Alp. So I was doing the reverse epic KOM plus radio tower. I had to do it 15 times. Halfway, I almost gave up. But I was cramping up going up the climb on that ascent. Yeah. Alright, okay, we'll break off, get something to eat, go and get a shower. Try one more climb, see how it feels. If it's the same, then panic. And it's better, then carry on. Or it was day and night difference, it was much better. Anyway, I carried on. The last hour of my ride, I just had to have KFC. I hadn't eaten from KFC in years, but I just had to have a KFC. So when I finished, I got off the bike, got changed, straight into the car. I hadn't even had a shower, went to KFC, got a meal for two, ate it all myself. That felt so good. Yeah, it's much the same around me. The bad. There's glaciers. The ice age so to it that most of the climbs in Wisconsin were eradicated. Got a hill. It's about 250 feet each descent. So I'd have to do that a lot. And there's another one maybe about an hour and a half drive from me. And I had a go at Everesting on that. It's in a state park, and the state park is only open certain hours during the day. So I did my calculations and thought, yeah, I can do this. So I started out, and on my climb at 10,000 feet, there was a cyclist ahead of me, and my pacing brain switched off, and my racing brain switched on. I had to beat them to the top of the hill. And I did, but I blew my legs up. So coasted down, back down to my vehicle, sat on the tailgate of my truck, waiting for my legs to reset so that I could start again. Yeah. Calling myself a few names of what I'd just done. And on the next descent, I did the math and knew that I wasn't going to finish before the park closed. So the office is at the top. So when I got to the top, I went in the office and asked them, told them what I was doing. Got the usual, you're crazy. Endurance athletes take that as a compliment. You said that before. Got to the top, went in the office, told them what I was doing, asked them if I could continue to ride through the park after they closed, and they said no. So, alright, okay, well, no point wasting energy. That was climb 18, so my family were already on the way to give me some support. So I figured I could do 4 more climbs before they got there. So I did 4 more climbs just to prove that I could carry on. So I got 22 out of 42 ascents done. I certainly got more than halfway. I knew I could finish it if I had the permission, but that climb was 750 feet each ascent. And then a couple of years ago, family went to the Smoky Mountains to a church thing. I wasn't going to the church thing, but we were staying on one side of Carver's Gap, right on the Tennessee-North Carolina border. The border is at the top of the mountain. So we were halfway up one side, so I rode up one side. I'd already looked it out on Strava. And went on a recce ride one morning, climbed up, went over the other side. It was an 8-mile climb, and I can't remember what it was in feet now, but it was something silly. And about 3/4 of the way up, I had an old injury start to nag me, thinking, right, okay, I'm not going to risk this. I made a sensible call. I was disappointed that I wasn't going to be Everesting, but it was what it was.
Yep.
So I've yet to Everest in real life. I will do it sometime.
I won't do it up Leith Hill either.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to choose a hill. And you want a hill that you're not going to have to climb too many times to get the ascent in, but you want one that's not too long. Your aerobic system shuts down each time and you've got to start it back up again on each climb. Just burning glucose for 5 minutes while you get that going again every single climb. So it's quite difficult to find a hill that's just right.
Yep, where I live, there's not enough hills.
What's that? Something just fell over in my basement. And I can't see what it was.
Oops. Yeah, it's probably not a bad thing. I like training on the hills because it's challenging for me. challenge
Some
myself.
hills in the area.
Is that indie? Or like in the stream?
Someone posted to the group. There's a challenge ride in June in Shenandoah, about an hour away from me.
Uh-huh.
Basically, you go 100 miles, 20,000 feet of climbing, sleep at a hotel, then turn around and go back. And I was looking at the dates and I was like, that might be fun. I was talking to my wife about it. She looks at me and she's like, "You remember what we're doing that day, right?" I was like, no.
It's not your wedding anniversary, is it?
No. That's when we're flying out to France. I'll be on a plane.
So you will have climbed 10,000 feet at least. With no
I'll
effort.
get into 40. But yeah, I've ridden in Shenandoah once before. That's a really just beautiful area to ride.
Yeah, that is the consideration, Dan, for sure. When I Everested from start to finish, time-wise, it was 18 hours, but it was 12 hours, 40 something ride time. But the difference is, now the Alps there, you really can get off and just coast all the way down the Alp. And the reverse epic KOM, there's a couple of bumps and you've got the pedal over. So I couldn't get off on the descent. Yep. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I finished it. This took around 160 watts. Just gearing out on my bike. Put 11 to 32 on the rear. And I spent a lot of time in that 32.
You guys are collecting all the jerseys today.
Hey, I got one.
Hey, good, Gerrie, nice work.
Nice. So I said it's flat around me. We've got an event coming up, or a race. It's 100 miles, actually 105 miles. It's got all the hills they could find. It's called the Tour of Litchfield Hills, and it only has 7,000 foot of climbing on 105 miles.
Thing is, Dan, you tell people you're Everesting, that get support. I wasn't part of TeamODZ when I Everested, but a good friend, Megan, hosted in TeamODZ. I was Everesting. That's for people to come and ride with me. And, I had a lot of people who I'd never spoken to or met before ride with me on various different descents. And lots of messages because I tagged my name with Everesting, me Everesting. That was awesome. And like I said, if you let me know when you're Everesting, I'll announce it in TeamODZ. We can get a few people riding with us. I'll certainly be there. Not for the full thing, but we'll see if we can get you some coverage throughout.
Yep. Can have people hop in and out. We've done that.
Yep, exactly.
So a few of us on ODZ is going to attempt the PRL full tomorrow.
attempt. What do you mean?
Well,
We're gonna
that
do
should be
it.
fun. We're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do it.
Will that be on TeamODZ live channel, Gerrie, or your own stream?
I'll probably stream to ODZ live
Okay.
because there's no one streaming at that time normally,
Right.
so we can have a 5.5 hour stream.
Yeah.
So that is, I think it's 178 kilometers.
7 miles. Yes.
The meetup says 108 something. So
Miles.
give or take. Yeah, miles. Not kilometers.
107 is 172.27 kilometers.
What's the amount of timing?
It's only 7,000 something feet, I think, right?
Okay, that's about like my event that I just talked about. Huh,
There you go. We're getting you ready.
okay.
We're in 72 kilometers.
Full
You're gonna
173 kilometers, 2,600 meters of climbing.
Are you gonna try to take the KOM from ODZ Spokane?
No. Not taking any KOMs. That'll be a fun day in the saddle.
Yep. It's got me wondering what Ian has in store for next week.
See if
Dan,
my calendar's populated yet.
that should be about 5.5 hours, Dan. It's a lot of flat there.
Yeah. Yeah, when I did it, I was averaging 2.5 watts a kilo each lap. And, each lap was right around 30 minutes. So, I had one at 29, 28. The rest were right around 30, 32. Five and a half hours is for a group. That'd be about right. Nice blob action going on.
I don't think we'll be a group.
I've got some structured workout I need to run through for the first 5 hours. So my watts will be all over the place. Although this workout's better. Last week was brutal with the 45 minutes of just one steady watts.
Good morning, Nick.
And then the 5 minutes of basically nothing.
Yep.
This one has a lot more
Good
variety
morning.
tomorrow. Hey, Nick.
Got Owen and Nick. And Ben Bowick is still there. Yeah. I'm going to be blowing the dust off my BBC Micro in a few days' time. I've ordered something from the UK for it. So I haven't piled that on in a year or three. BBC Model B.
thinking of what food I should bring tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
What are you riding on, Mike?
Well, you've got Tina on quick dial, haven't you, Gerrie?
I do, but only after 7 o'clock.
So I'll probably ride mostly on liquid with my bottles.
Okay. Yep.
Actually, I'm all out of any sort of solid energy dense things. Maybe I'll try to cook something tonight.
Send you some cookies.
Oh. What are you cooking?
We've got a really nice recipe for these little date energy balls.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
a little bit of chocolate, dates. I want to say almond butter. I forget. My wife's got the recipe.
Yeah.
Those are really good, and they pack a nice little bit of energy in them.
Yeah.
Really tasty. So I might try to make a batch of those tonight.
I think I'll be on fig bars and liquid. And I'll definitely
last week I
pre-fuel
learned
as well.
bananas do not. Sorry, what was that?
No, I'll try and pre-fuel as well.
Good morning. Yeah, last week I
You're
learned that
in.
bananas don't sit well with me when I'm riding.
Bonjour, Mrs. Pio, comment ça va?
Ça va très bien.
What's done here? You can see the timer for the Friday ebb. Down there, the bottom left of the screen, 17 minutes before the start of that. Hopping over to that.
Hey, we've got 100 messages.
Awesome.
This was a busy day this morning. Got cheers, messages. That was awesome. Yep. Just have to work out what pace I'm going to keep it at, so I don't overdo it too quickly.
Yeah.
My wife's recently started running with heart rate.
Yeah.
And I've got my old Polar that she's using, but I took it to the pool yesterday. So now she's looking for it, and it's like, I've been explained to her, well, it's attached to the goggles, hidden in a corner. So, good luck to her finding it.
Yeah, I've not swam with mine yet. Try that.
You know, I was skeptical as to whether or not I would find it useful.
Yeah.
But yesterday, Ian had me doing 100-meter repeats on a descending pace.
Uh-huh.
So easy, medium, hard, very hard.
Uh-huh.
And my goggles, so I've got the Form goggles with the heads-up display.
Yeah.
I had it set to just showing me the average pace for the entire set.
Uh-huh.
So I had no idea what my pace was between each 100.
Yeah.
So I was going off of heart rate. And found that really helpful.
Nice. Hey, Peter, thank you. Following, much appreciated. Making it the end of our workout here now. But, like I said, we're going to be back. What, 10 minutes with the Friday ebb. Certainly a fun ride to watch. It's not only will we have a lot of people on the wrong bike for the jungle. The last 1 kilometre of it is a race. They're fun to watch. The usuals that tend to dominate that. And Mr.
Thanks
Fantastic
for the ride on, Nick.
gave me a ride on, so I know he's awake. He's our ride leader.
I think I should clean and lube my chain for tomorrow. Well, I cleaned it about 4 weeks ago, so maybe just reapply some lube.
Wipe down and lubricate, yeah.
Yeah. Just so I can save that extra 2 watts.
For me, it doesn't make any difference.
Over 5.5 hours.
For me, that doesn't make any difference because I measure at the pedal. I don't get a drivetrain.
Oh,
well,
yes.
I mean, I get a drivetrain loss, but it doesn't. It's not measurable.
Yeah, it doesn't impact. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't impact my power.
I keep on forgetting I've got pedals.
Yeah.
But if you lube it,
Although,
you'll feel
yes.
faster, Gerrie.
Yes. I'll feel faster. That's right. For the TTTS that I use, my trainer as power. And I dual recorded, so I could see the delta between the two. And they are so close. On the really punchy stuff, the pedals are slightly higher by less than 1%. On average, the trainer is higher by about 1%. So I think that's pretty good.
It's all right, Gerrie. You think? All right.
Yep. And then we'll fill the incline.
Speak to yourself.
And I can't make a U-turn because I'm in a meetup.
The meetup ends 1 minute after the ride, the workout. I had that 1 minute just in case.
I added it just so I can go up the climb.
and I had that 1 minute just because I can. The iOS companion app lets me do odd minutes rather than every 5 minutes.
Yes. Mike, Nick asked to be added.
Oh yeah, will do.
Just need to follow Mike.
you're looking for him, you'll find him in my my list of people that I follow, which is quite large actually. So
Yes, I follow him as well. I had to find Nick when he was doing the volcano challenge.
when you lead rides, you tend to get a lot of people following you. I think I've got about 600 followers. And if people follow me, then I follow them back.
Hey, Nick, you should have an invite.
Perfect.
Yes, finally found you.
All right. Right gear here for Eb. So, that's it. I am done in my workout. So we'll pull the stream down right now. Say thank you to everybody for dropping in and chatting with us. For all the cheers, Stan and Benmo. Nick, Goodbad, Mum, Dan, Benbo, Dieter, everybody else that's liked and chatted with us this morning, much appreciated, thank you. Gerrie and Mike for dropping in the ride. And we'll be back shortly. Take care, everybody. See you shortly with a big Friday.
Thanks all.
Thanks, everybody.